Okay, so today I'll be talking about doing my presentation on creative presentation and project. I'll be doing option one. It's the which you upload a short video within a poem, and the book reading from the class or poetry portfolios, and what's meaningful and important to me. Okay, so the poem that I chosen was "The Sickness Illness" by it's going to be by James Langley and being sick. That's the poem. It's going to be sickness and illness and being sick. So I'm going to read is when we never arrive, here you are, looking out window, studying of glass, and the way a street can smear a green of front lawn, or twist the sidewalk where it has always been straight. Here you are feeling gravity in your shoulders and achy deep inside, remaining that your life all comes down to this. It's not what you have known, but it's what you have forgotten. Sickness. For 2 days I lay upstairs in my arms like rags on my sides, my skin pulled tight against my temples. Day and night I dream I was on my back in a swollen creek, stray fish at my elbows, chest sinking lower and lower beneath each ribble, and my fingers signaling in a brown water. You can imagine my wide eyes when I saw my father's recreating to his car in the trees, my wife's thin arms falling like a bunch of ropes along Mosey's bank in quiet water ahead. So this poem basically explains to me honestly like how sickness can be and how the person is feeling. And from this poem, it gives me like a mindset of sickness and illness in a way of body aches and how they're feeling and like what they are actually trying to say is like they feel like that because of the way they're sick. Day by day it goes on and on. Um, this poem is really meaningful to me because not only have I read it, but there's multiple things that I had seen, and I have been sick in general myself, like with cancer or anything pertaining to that. So I understand where the poem is coming from. Meaning to that, um, it is important to understand like the poem when he had said, for 2 days I lay upstairs in my room, arms, my arms are like rags on the sides, and my skin is pulling tight against my temples. Basically, he's saying like, in other words, of him feeling like really, really sick, and like he's having like heat flashes, and like he can't get out of bed, and because he's like having a temperature, and he feels like rags, like his whole body's like physically drained. So it says day and night dream that I was back on the swollen creek, strange fish in my eyebrows, and my elbows, my chest sinking in lower and lower beneath each ribble, and fingers sniffing through the brown water. Basically, he's like saying like he's sinking, he's been sick, he's honestly has like a mindset of like I need to get out of the sickness type, which is very understandable because not many people really understand poems in a way, but from being sick and a while being sick, like for like a long period of time, or like let's say like a max of like 2 weeks, you can honestly say that you can feel and you would understand the importance of this poem because he's basically telling you how he feels in many ways. Um, but as he had said, and here you are looking out the window, studying the glass and way the silk can smear the green from the lawn and twist the sidewalk where it has always been straight. In other words, he's like basically saying he's looking out and how beautiful the grass is and showing like basically like showing and telling like how outside it is. And honestly, I found this very important and it doesn't seem dramatic or anything like that, but I would basically say that being and told like there are things about like this poem, it honestly has to deal with sickness and the way he is and like how to deal with sickness and like how your body pertains like towards sickness. And from this poem, like there is sense of how to take care of yourself and how it feels and how others feel just due upon sickness. But this poem, it really is important to me because not only like am I when I was sick, I could pertain to this like body feeling very weak, draining. It feels like I have rags on the side of my arms. Like that is basically like how it feels to be actually sick. Like you feel worn out in a way. But he's basically explaining it in a like kind of like dramatic way. But I wouldn't say this is dramatic because honestly, it is just showing like how it is real life and somebody's like own personal experience.